some kind of tool to arrange them properly for us, give us the bibliography at one click, and provide the list of references. So everything, this all those requirements regarding the references or the research can be taken care of under one heading, which is the Mendeley Reference Manager. So let's see what it is. It is a free reference manager and academic social network, helps the researchers organize their material, most importantly, and along with it, collaborate with others online, discover the latest research in your field, and maybe at times find good career opportunities as well. Originally, it was created in 2007 by 3 German PhD students. Right next to the text is their photograph. Paul Faulkner, Dr. Victor Henning, and Jan Recht. These three created Mendeley as part of their PhD research, and they named it after two of their favorite scientists, Gregor Mendel, who's the father of genetics, and Dmitry Mendeleev, who created the chemistry periodic table. So, named after these two, a combination of date names, Mendeley won various awards like European Startup of the Year 2009, or Best Social Innovation, which benefits the society. Later, it was acquired in 2013 by Elsevier. Elsevier is one of the top publishing companies, and then they've started giving the freemium access. Now, what is freemium? Freemium is free plus premium. So many of the features are free because it was mandated by the creators, co-creators, that it should remain free for public. But well, Elsevier being corporate company, they have kept some additional free premium features as well for the paid version. So the Mendeley application is available on three platforms: web, desktop, and mobile app. How to begin? First steps are go to this Mendeley web page, www.mendeley.com, and then check the web interface, or from there itself download the desktop version. App version is freely available on Play Store for Android users. Create an account with your email, download the web importer browser extension. Now all these points, web importer and sync features, and we are going to see in the coming presentation. Next slides. Web importer basically enables you to quickly download the references from online searches. So suppose you are there, you're searching some references via Google Scholar or any other. Immediately you come across something that is very useful to your research. You can just click on the web importer extension, which is shown on your browser. Just one click and that reference is there in your library. Mendeley provides the online account to build our personal library of references, and all those references, our personal library, it is all stored in cloud. So it is accessible from any location where you have internet access, provided you use the sync feature. So whatever changes you may make, suppose in your mobile version, you make some changes, but once you sync it, it will be available on your desktop as well as your web interface. Web features. What are the main web features of Mendeley? So you get update from around your personal network. You access, you update, and you manage your personal library references. So you access the references, you keep updating those references, and you manage those references, as in you put them into specific folders, arrange them as per your requirement in your personal library. Then you can receive tailored suggestions for the papers to read. So in that suggest feature, in the bracket, whichever features are important, whichever features allow you to do these functions, I have mentioned those. So in suggest feature, it automatically notes down the recent searches that you have put in Mendeley word library. And suppose some kind of particular, say suppose now my topic is readers advisory, so I put that search as in the Mendeley web browsing, and coming say in coming time, it will keep on giving me suggestions in my app or in my library, that these are new articles which have the keyword readers advisory. So that's an important feature. Then you can maintain and build your profile. You can build and maintain your personal profile. You can have this social connect with other researchers by creating, joining collaborative research groups. As I said previously, you can find various job opportunities from around the world. In the careers option, in the network option, you can find and connect with other researchers. In stats, important feature for all of us, you can claim and review your your personal publication statistics. We all want to know our impact factors, right? So this is important feature for us. And then you can search the web catalog, Mendeley web catalog, for papers and references to add to your personal library. Now another feature that we are in depth going to see about this web catalog is you can specify it to find only open source resources for you. So open resources you'll be able to find, and naturally they'll be free to download, open to download. So you'll be easily getting them. And since you're searching through Mendeley and not just your regular Google, it will ensure that those researches are resources are peer reviewed. They are good quality resources, like regular Google and using Google Scholar. That kind of difference it makes. So these features can be seen in the if the time permits, I'll show you the live version of web library. I have opened it on another tab. I'll also show you the desktop version. I've also opened it on another tab. App versions also have taken the snapshots, but if you want to explore, you can download the app version in your own smartphone and check that. So as I said, these important features can be seen here. So in feed, as I said, news feed, you can come to know about the updates in your field. Library, on which tab I have kept this open. So library, here you can how to add and create. Hands-on, again, we'll see if the time permits. But here is the add button. If you click this, you can directly add the references or import references from various libraries, other reference managers like Zotero or EndNote. Or you can download, or you can add your own downloaded PDF articles into your web library. And suggest, as I said, once you search a particular keyword, it will keep on giving you suggestions on based on that keyword. Groups, various groups are there. Now some of these, as I said, data sets and funding, I think these were not accessible to me, so maybe they are those premium features. Careers, another important point. When I took another session on for the students of BMN, I focused on basically the careers option of Mendeley. Another very good option, very good facility that they provide. So as we can see, these are the this is how the Mendeley web library looks. And to download the desktop app, you can see the profile. As you can see at the right hand of the screen, you can see the drop down menu of profile, setting privacy, and third one is download Mendeley. So you can download the desktop app and use it. Preferably, I would say that I prefer desktop app more rather than online or mobile version. Online version or mobile version are very good if you are doing something, reading something on the go, right? You're traveling and you're reading something on your mobile, or you're taking down notes on your mobile. Note feature, another feature that we're going to see. But Mendeley desktop, either on your desktop or your laptop, that's the best of them all. So as I said, importer browser extension, the one I talked about, you can see it here. If you just click it, you'll be able to download whichever reference you are using. So immediately at suppose you're searching, as I said, in Google Scholar, you're searching for your particular keyword, the articles on your keyword. You want to download those references. You can readily download with this extension. Now this is how the desktop library looks. As we can see, the desktop library has, even the web library had these three panels. Now, these three panels each have their own important function. So first panel, we can say, excuse me. So the leftmost panel, we can say that it allows the navigation and literature search. Now, this is the most important feature that we're going to see. I'll talk about it in detail afterwards. But literature search, so searching. First of all, you have to search the references and then download and then manage them in this library. So the left hand side is the navigation panel. As you can see here, add, now add here is add the references or add files. Here you can create or delete folders, and this, the important feature, is the sync button. Okay, as we say, whatever changes you make, just like we save in whichever Google Docs or Excel file we do, we periodically have to save whatever changes we have made. Exactly like that, you have to sync here, that whatever changes you've made, you have to sync those so that they are visible in all three interfaces. Okay, so left hand side, we can see the various folders are created. Now these folders are as per your research requirement. So especially if you're doing PhD, you need those separate folders as per your PhD thesis chapters. So what is, say suppose bibliotherapy is one of my chapters. So all resources related to bibliotherapy I have stored in these. So sorting is very important and it eases your work. Here below that are filters. Now various kinds of filters can be used. Filters by authors, filters by keywords, filters by titles, filters by publishers. All those filter options are going to be there to help you sort whatever references you have. Okay. Now in the middle panel, you can see the details. So suppose I have clicked this bibliotherapy folder, and in bibliotherapy folder, what sources, how many sources or which sources do I have? It will show all those details. Now, after you click on an individual source, at the right, it will show you the details of that particular source. So here I have clicked on this source, Jalongo MR, Bibliotherapy Literature to Promote Socio-Economic Growth, Socio-Emotional Growth. So it will show me all the details that it belongs to this journal, it was published in this year, volume, all those. So again, the references are readily available at your fingertips. If at all some of the references are not correct, you can edit them in the third panel. Okay. Literature search, as I said, first panel, second panel, and third panel. In detail, I have given them in the next slide. Adding references. Now, how will you add the references? We saw that add button in the web interface. Here also you have that add. We saw this add here, the add. That add option will allow you to add references. Now, how will you add? By using papers in PDF format, by importing directly from online catalogs, or by manually adding some details of the references. Or, as I said, you can migrate the references from various other reference managers. Also, Mendeley citation plugin. Now, these two important things. One was that web importer, that search addition. And here in Word, you can have Mendeley citation plugin, which allows you to insert the citations in the Word document and click the bibliography in one click. Whole bibliography can be created in one click. So how will you add and create? Here, create the new entries manually or import or add, right? That add button. Managing references. How will you manage these, whatever references you've added? Now you've added like 100 references. How you will manage them? So organize them as per your requirements. As I said, create those different folders or add tags. Then you can read the documents, copy and highlight the text, and add a note within the texts. Now those important features, I'll show you them because these are the most, I extensively use this notes feature. Because see, we are in habit of underlining the text in print version. If we have a print article in our hand, we have the habit of highlighting them, underlining them, scribbling somewhere in the margin, or writing notes in some other paper that this paper is important for following reasons or whatever. All these things you can do virtually. You can highlight whatever PDF you have, you can highlight the text, you can add note within the text, you can take notes, annotations for each reference at the column in the notes. You can search the keywords within the created library. You can search, you can insert the in-text citations in the Word format, and you can generate the bibliography also with various citation styles. Now, for our social science references, I think the citation style uses APA, American Psychological Association, the 7th edition or the 6th edition, whichever is preferred to you. Or if you're submitting an article to some journal, so they have their own particular referencing style, that you should submit the references in, say, MLA style or Chicago style. Now, these are all styles of how you'll write a particular reference, like author's surname, then, so suppose Thakre, comma, Veena, or Thakre, comma, VP, and then whatever. So, commas, colons, semicolons, all those details, you need not remember how to write those references. Mendeley does it for you. Okay. So organizing, we saw organizing, all documents can be seen here. Whatever you add, all documents can be seen here. And recently added, recently read, favorites, you can just click on this star here and it will be your favorite. You can share it. Tags you can add. Now here, this is the note feature that I was talking about. So once you click individual document, once you click individual paper, first you see the details, and next you see this note feature. This is where you add the notes. I'll show you how I have added the notes. And naturally, finally, the help button will always be there. Whatever queries you come across, you don't find something or you're stuck somewhere, how to go about, where do I find this particular feature, the help button is always there. As I said, important, very, very important, literature search. Now, once you click this, it will open the whole Mendeley catalog, not just your library, worldwide Mendeley catalog. It will ensure to show you all the peer-reviewed articles, the peer-reviewed material, not just the articles. It will show you reports, it will show you monographs, it will show you at times books as well. How many of them are freely downloadable, how many are just references, or only abstracts can be visible, that differs from publisher to publisher, because Mendeley is, as they say very nicely, it is publisher agnostic. That means it does not believe in any publisher. Agnostic is those who do not believe in God. So they are publisher agnostic. They do not believe in particular publisher. They'll show you data from all the publishers, as long as it is authentic, it is peer reviewed. So you need not again doubt whether what the information that I've collected is reliable, is peer reviewed or not. Mendeley does it for you. So literature search, very important feature. Two search boxes are there. One is this one, the arrow, where the arrow is pointing, and the other is at the top right of the screen. Again, you can see this little search box here. Now, this search box searches the particular keyword within your library, this one. But the one that arrow is pointing at, it shows, it searches your keyword for the whole Mendeley worldwide library. And this is the Word plugin, Mendeley Cytomatic. In the references tab, you can see this plugin here. See, insert citation at one click you can do. Then insert bibliography also at one click you can do. Style, it will give you like, I don't know, hundreds, at least 50, 60 different options for styles. The currently chosen is American Psychological Association. Export as, it will show. So export as what, which style, in which style do you want, it will show. And once you just click, you've added those references, and you click insert bibliography here, and your whole bibliography is visible. At the end of your paper, you want this in-depth bibliography, it is at one click, making it available. Now let's see the app layout. This is how the Mendeley app looks. The first screen is this one, the library menu. It comes directly. Then once you click these three lines, it will open the profile page. So profile settings, and you can stay signed in because it is your own device, or you can sign out and again sign in. This here is the sync feature, this upside down arrows, two arrows. And after you click these three buttons, it will show you the add document and new folder option. So how do you add? As you saw that in the desktop library, adding the new references or adding new folder, that is taken care of here. This search option here searches within the library, okay, not the Mendeley search. Here it is within the library. So this is the library menu. Then there is the next one, most important one. One of the important ones is newsfeed and suggest menu. Now, how the newsfeed menu looks? This is how it looks. So suppose I suggested, as I said, that I searched on these particular, say suppose tags. Now it will show me that newsfeed में नया new all these have come, or in suggest reader interest criteria in fiction book. So this is something that I had suggested. I had searched in libraries or library experiences. So all these related articles it will show me. Okay, in suggest. Here, as you can see, you can share your research as well. You can post your research, and you can make your research visible to the world. Other app features are, you can add profile picture naturally. You can import from the browser, as we saw that web importer plugin. Then you can add and edit the URLs that you've added. Recent searches are saved, so you can quickly see what you've searched. Like a week ago, what did I search? They are saved. You can see them. Documents are added to folders. Various folders you can create again in the app. You can search in the PDF that we saw, that you can search within the PDF. If you open, you need not even open. You have, say, suppose now in my library, I have around 426 PDFs. So I want to see where the keyword, say, suppose user satisfaction, where has it popped up. So I just search within the library user satisfaction, and it will show me not just in the metadata that is about the article, whatever information is put about the article, that is title or keywords. Not just that, it will search that particular search word that I have put within the PDF text as well. So within all those 426 texts, it will search and it will show me highlighted the search keywords which I'm looking for. You can make notes, manage folders. Another, as I said, this is my favorite feature, making notes, because ultimately when if you're doing literature review, so you have come across, say, 120 articles, and you are preparing literature review for those. But individually, once you read article, you need to jot down about that particular article. Now you can't remember 120 at the end of it after finishing reading 120 articles. So for each article, once you finish reading, you jot down what you have read, what, in your own words, what are the notes about that article. You can filter by tag. Now SD card support is also there. You can download those which are stored in your cloud library. If you feel that you want to make them available offline also, you can download them in your SD card. Add and edit document notes on the go. Important feature of app. Sync all. Important. We have to sync all, as we say, save everything. We have to sync all and jump to the next page immediately. It can do. So to conclude, what all we have searched, Mendeley can store, organize, and search all your references in just one library. You need not go everywhere. You need not try 10 different things. At one go, under one heading, you can find answers to all your queries. Insert the references and bibliographies in MS Word. Important feature. That's what we need. Then read, highlight, annotate PDFs. We can read in Mendeley, we can highlight, we can put the notes, annotations within the text, outside the text, keep all your thoughts across multiple documents in one place. So wherever you've made notes, you've made notes either in your smartphone, on your desktop version or your web version. You sync them, keep them in one place in the cloud. So collaborate with other researchers, directly share your references ideas by creating joining groups, claim your papers. Another important feature, as I said, we all want to know about the impact factor. In fact, I would like to point out, I'm sure your librarian is, she's a good friend of mine, and she is in the know-how of things, so she must have clarified all those things to you. But let me again say that impact factor is a word very loosely used, because basically it is a trademark. But basically, the word impact factor is only the copyright, as we say. It is only the brand of Web of Science. Rest of the publishers like Elsevier or any other top publishers, they cannot use this word impact factor. Even though it's like when we go to the shopkeeper and we ask him कि मेरे को अमूल का Cadbury देना. How ridiculous is that? Amul is another brand and Cadbury is another brand. What you want is Amul ka chocolate, right? Or Cadbury ka chocolate. You can't say Amul ka Cadbury dena. But that's the common mistake many of us do. So same way, we are actually we want to find some kind of usage statistics for how many people have cited our papers, how many people have referred to our research, or research statistics, so H index, impact factor, all that. But impact factor, I'm sorry, and the word impact factor is the trademark of Web of Science. And incidentally, those three guys that we saw at the first slide, the third one that let us just go back to that. Another interesting tidbit that I wanted to add. So this Jan Reichelt, this guy, he is the general manager of Web of Science now. And this Paul Folkler, he deals with special product creation for Elsevier, and Dr. Victor Hennings is teaching in Stanford. So all these, they have reached places. I was so happy to see that these PhD students who created this innovative feature of Mendeley, and they have reached such heights in their careers. So I think that's all from me. Yeah, one more thing is you can sign up for the email alerts which are tailored to your search criteria, and you can get notified about the new research in your field. And these are the references. Happy researching, and you can contact me at this email. So, and if there is time, I don't know, Pratnya madam, is there time so I can show the actual Mendeley desktop, how it works, the live one?
You can show, ma'am.
Achha. Will all be like? Will you all like to see that? First of all, I don't want to.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yeah, sure. That's better to you. It is much better for you to understand that way. Okay. I'm presenting again. Okay, can you all see? Can you all see my Mendeley desktop version?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right, wonderful. So I said, clicking here. No, sorry, I'm not. This is not the desktop version. This is the web version. Clicking add. Once you click add, it gives you that drop-down menu of import documents, new folders, add manual entry, or import from any of these ready-made references. Okay. As I said, library, it will show now note feature. Say suppose I click on this first one. Okay. Here it is showing me the details. In the next tab, I can add notes. Okay. I'm right now, and as I'm adding notes, there is no save feature. You might get confused. Array, I have typed so many points in there, and where is the save feature? See, as you can see here, it is automatically saved. Can you see this? the saved, it is automatically saved. Then you have basic editing options of bold, italic, and underline, and you can add those notes there. Okay, and you can sort it newest to oldest or A to Z. You can do that. Groups. See, multiple groups are there. You can either join the ones that you are interested in, or you can create another group of your own research interest. Okay. Careers, as I said, we tried exploring this option when I was taking the session for the students. So you can put any keyword here. So suppose I tried searching librarian in, say, India. Okay. India. And I click search. Immediately it is giving me all these, how many, some 100, see, 2 pages are there. Found 33 jobs. It found 33 jobs in India for librarian. One is at Pune, one is at Bangalore, right? So this, it can do, it can help us do that. Now we wanted to explore that Mendeley site, right? I'm sorry, my internet is a bit slow. Anyway, let me show you the desktop version in the meanwhile. Can you all see this is the desktop icon? And once I double click it, it will open and my Mendeley desktop version will open. See, heavily used by me. So as I said, this is the most important feature we all need to understand, the literature search feature, because this is where you'll get your references. First of all, our research will start at getting the references, right? Finding the material, that's the basic step. So here you can have this little drop down menu where you can specify your search, truncate your search with authors or titles or publication names here, or open access, as I said. So let's take click here, open access, and
Ma'am,
let us yes,
ma'am, we can't
yes.
see your screen. The desktop
You
version
can see
is
my,
only.
I'm sorry. I'll
Oh,
I'll do one thing. I'll stop sharing and I'll start again.
yeah.
One sec. One sec. I'll start again. Okay, I have shared my entire screen now. Now just tell me if you can see this Mendeley. Can you see the Mendeley desktop version?
Yes, ma'am. Now it's visible.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. So let me just go back. This is where I was clicking. Okay. This here at the top left corner of the screen, literature search, that is the most important option that we should begin our research with, because we will begin our research with finding good material, right? Peer reviewed, reliable, trustworthy, good material. So we click on literature search. See, you can see it in that search box. Search the Mendeley catalog. So it won't search just your library; it will search the whole catalog. And before putting the keyword, you have this drop-down option. You can see, you can specify your search with author or title or publication name, or at the end there is open access. So I clicked on this open access, and can anybody give me a term? Let's say home science. Okay. I can truncate it with double quotes. Hmm? See, grouping of subjects of home science, nature one it is showing from, oh god, 1911 and 1912 it is showing. Then revised attributes of home science technology. Now all these are easily downloaded. Let's just try downloading one here. And nature, endowment of home science. Save reference. Okay. So you can save a reference here, or I don't know why it is not downloading. No, I think it is clicking on this DOI, it will take us there. Okay, so it directs us to different articles, different open access resources. Can anybody give me any other term, search term, which is important to you?
Okay,
Textile, I'm sorry,
textile finish.
finish.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Differentiation of textile finish. You can see all those textile finishing agents, 1956, 1995. Okay, but why are they not opening? Save references, the save documents should have been there also. Anyways, you explore more on this if you want. And let me show you the note feature. I'm more interested in showing you that feature. So suppose this is the folder that I'm currently working on. I'm working on this content analysis. And so suppose here you can see I have clicked on this adult readers advisory services through public library websites. This is what I have seen. This is what I have selected. And details, in details tab, you can see all the details of that particular resource that we have seen. Here is the note feature. So say suppose see, here I have taken down some notes here. Can you see them?
Yes, ma'am. Hello? Is my voice? Can you hear me?
Yes, Sonu.
Yes or no? What happened?
I
I
think
think
Sam has lost
yeah,
connection.
acha, she not connected. Even I was waiting for some time for a response from her. I thought there is an issue. She got disconnected. Kya? हाँ, ma'am got disconnected. Shall I call her? उनको? हाँ, ma'am, just check.
I call her. I call her.
She must be trying. It's a network issue.
We can keep our questions ready till ma'am joins us back. Anyone has any questions, please type in the chat box.
Pradnya? Pradnya, can you hear me?
I think ma'am is calling Veena ma'am.
Janvi or Sonu, why don't you ask who would like from the faculty, because we are doing this in rotation basis. So there have to be some faculty presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
So, teachers who would like to present your researches in the next session, please come forward with what you've shared somewhere. It would be very interesting for all of us to know about it.
Ma'am, you had already discussed this in the last session. You had requested Nitin and Sharda and Snehal and Sudha to present.
No, Nitin and Sharda's, that is Shresh Bharat, so it will not really come under stride. Yeah, I remember we had asked Sudha to do it, so we could have one more person maybe from.
Harsha is also going to present at some point.
Pardon?
Harsha has also agreed to present earlier.
Yeah, okay, so maybe in the next.
But even other teachers, please inform us so that we can plan accordingly. There are so many good researches happening, so.
She joined back? No, na?
Not yet, ma'am.
No, right? She's not picking up the call. What should I do? Just wait, I'll try again.
So, Harsha, it may be on the 14th or on 21st, which check with Pradman, since we are doing the night now. But anyway, we'll confirm for either of these. Does 21st also work for you? Okay.
So we have Harsha ma'am and
Yes, Sudha is here, right? I think last time we had said Sudha and her team would do it.
yeah, Sudha ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll be comfortable for 24th?
21st, right?
21st.
Yeah, ma'am. We will do it.
And we can have more people ready for the ones after that.
Yeah.
Vrishali?
Hello, ma'am. Mala ma'am, she's not picking up the call.
Just send her a message. We can send her a message. If she has problems, then we can that
maybe
we'll
I can.
round up. Just ask her.
Okay. Okay, I'll send a message to her then.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Vrishali? Vrishali, can you hear me?
Sugandha ma'am and Bijal also had a presentation, or that didn't happen?
That we can have it in the round after that. They had done something, I remember, on textile. So I'm sure
Yeah.
it can be updated.
But it did not happen, Mala. The presentation did not happen.
The Sri Lanka one.
Yeah, Sri Lanka one.
We'll make it happen now as practice session for you.
Be happy.
Yeah, it'll be practice session for you. Don't be disappointed. We'll make it happen.
No, not here. In some conference. Then here.
We'll sing some Sri Lankan songs and put a Sri Lankan flag. Today, I'm sorry, I really wanted to attend both the sessions, but just couldn't make it. I heard it went.
It went very well. Very interesting it was to hear her stories and the way she has come up with that Punarujjivana trust.
So we should promote her as alumni whenever we.
Actually,
Mala ma'am,
Yeah.
Mala ma'am, Prasadi has put a message on DMN Rocks that
Yeah.
she can hear you, but she is not able to unmute.
Yeah, okay. I think that she often has this problem. Yeah. Okay, if ma'am is not able to get
No,
back,
yes,
then we can start with our meeting.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I sent her the message.
Okay, just wait, otherwise we can start with the meeting. Request whoever is not able to attend for whatever reason to please send a request for leave of absence. Kirti has sent me a message, has informed.
Ma'am, Vidya ma'am went to college today, I think. So she said,
No, she had logged in. I asked her, she said she had logged in, but I can't see her now. But whatever it is, even if you have a reason why you cannot attend, you need to inform. These are faculty development programs, and so if not going to be present, they have to send a message asking for leave of absence.
okay, ma'am. Ma'am, she had just informed me and she sent a message also to me, Vidya
Okay.
ma'am. That she's
Okay,
going
but
to
she has
college
informed
today.
you.
Huh.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Just a few points that I wanted to share with all of you. Pradnya, in case ma'am gets back in, you just let me know.
Okay, ma'am. Yes.
We will meet the Home Science Admission Committee. We will meet after this. I think there are a couple of things that we require to iron out in terms of the admission process. The second point is Rakesh will be sending me the updated list for the fees. There are still 2 or 3 students who have not paid the fees. I'll be forwarding the list to the HODs, so you can counsel them and ask them to pay at least the installment. And after that, I'll talk to Cancer and what is the process for them to apply for the free ship. I'm very happy to share that we've had a very good response from our alumni. We'll be putting up the names as a alumni. We are calling this entire project as Rikisha, what are we calling it? It's just slipped my mind.
Some Sahyog it was.
Sat Sayog, I think.
Sat Sahyog.
Yeah. And so we'll be putting up everybody's name on a wall on the website. But I'm very happy to share that our collection is now almost 2 lakhs, which we have collected from the alumni. Particularly happy to share this because there's a lot of skepticism whether we would get any money at all from them.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I did not notice that this got switched off. I left the meeting. I did not notice, and I kept on speaking.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. What did you catch? Did you see the desktop version or not?
Yes, ma'am. We could see the desktop version, and we could also catch where you were showing us how the notes could be added and entered.
Acha. Let me just show you the literature search feature because that is very, very important.
Okay.
Just one thing. So I'll start presenting now. Okay, can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So literature search, as I said, this we saw textile finish and all that we saw, but here here this is the option that I wanted you to see. This is the search within the library. So this also you can specify with the author's titles or notes. But generally, if you want to see, I showed the example of bibliotherapy. This is the keyword that I put. Now it will search this word within my library, and it will show me how many hits I've got, and not just in the titles of those particular resources, but within the text also. So I showed this particular resource, bibliotherapy. This is appearing. The word is appearing in the title, but it is also appearing in the text, and this will search. If you put the keyword for searching within the library, it will not just search the titles, it will search your notes, it will search your within the text also. So here in this particular resource of say it is by B. Strum, it is showing me 39 hits of word. So you can just click next and immediately go to that particular instance of where your search keyword is appearing. If your library is big enough, as I said, my library is currently, let me just clear this word. As you can say, bottom, it is 430 documents are there currently in my library. So for me to find a particular word or particular reference, a particular keyword where it was, where I had read that, it is not easy for me to find it at quickly just based on my memory that I had read it last year and where it was, which author it was. So this search within the library helps you as well. And important thing is it will search your notes too. So whatever you added in your notes, if you have used that keyword in your notes, it will search that also for you. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop presenting now. If you have any queries, I'm here to answer. Or if the time permits, we can answer it now, or you can mail it to me, or via Vidya, you can get my contact details and let me know if I can help in any other way. That's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful
Yeah.
presentation. Teachers, do we have any questions for ma'am? Ma'am, I have a question. If our computer crashes and can we recover all the data which is stored in Mendeley? Like if my
I'm sorry,
formatted.
Mishra madam, I did not hear your question properly. Can you please repeat it?
Ma'am, if my computer is formatted or if my computer crashes, can I recover all my data which is stored in Mendeley?
Absolutely, absolutely, because it is all stored in your cloud, not on your computer. That's why you can access on your smartphone, on your laptop, on your screen, wherever. So if you've done some work, say on your laptop, and you want to add something at your work, say suppose you thought of something while traveling you can use the mobile version, immediately add those notes. Or you can go to office, on your office computer you can have the desktop version downloaded, because it just requires one single login. So once you've logged in with your Gmail, as you can see, I have logged in with my ID, Gmail or whichever, you're logged in with your ID, it is all stored in the cloud. So there is no question of you losing any data if your computer crashes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Ma'am, I have a question that most of these apps have the free version and a paid version. So in this case, if there is a paid version, what are the additional features?
Hello, Mala ma'am. Actually, the thing is, as I said, on the web version, there are a couple of additional features. One of them is fundings, which was not accessible to me. And the other one is databases or data groups or something. Let me just see. One sec. Data sets. So in the desktop or in the web version of Mendeley, there are many kind of so feed, library, suggest, group, dataset, career fundings. And there is another important feature as I discussed, the site one. But those, when I tried working on some of them, I was not able to get the access. So fundings, I think funding agencies for our researchers, they have a big database of those who can fund our researches. That is available only for the premium version. That's my supposition. And data sets, millions of data sets, they're saying they're available. Because active researches which are going on, researchers are adding their data sets to Mendeley. And those are accessible to you if you have the premium access. And one more thing is Mendeley site. Mendeley site also is an important feature which will allow us to get the statistics, the usage statistics of our own research. So how many, whichever papers you've added to Mendeley, who has cited them, how many have referred to them, how many have accessed them actually, पहले access किसने कितने ज़्यादा लोगों ने किया, then how many have after accessing referred to it, how many have given the citations in their own paper for your paper. So all those usage statistics and impact statistics can Mendeley, Mendeley can generate them for you. But that feature was also given in the guide. When I saw the Mendeley guide, it was given in the guide, but that feature was also not accessible to my login. But apart from that, careers option, wherever careers which we saw after the hands-on session, we saw that careers can be found and can be, even after you click on apply, immediately it will give you the details of the agency that is put the ad also. So it's not like you have to be dependent on Mendeley to get access to who has put the employment ad. So you can get in touch with the employer also. You can find their details, contact details, everything is there, freely available. Suggest feature, library naturally to manage your references. Feeds you can get, groups you can create, you can be added to a group. Those are all free features. But since that is why very cleverly they've put it is freemium. So it is combination of free and premium. So some of them are free, some of them are premium, but even the free features are enough for a regular researcher to be useful for their day-to-day research needs.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. Thank you.
I don't think we have more questions.
I'll share my presentation with Pradnya ma'am, and if you need that, you can go ahead and ask it from her.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes.
So much.
Thank you for your detailed presentation. I personally believe it is important to find a reference manager that fits our working style. And Mendeley gives us all the features we need. So on behalf of UGC study team, I thank you for the great insights you have given on Mendeley. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I am again thankful to BMN College. Mala ma'am, it is so nice that you attended, and thank you Pradnya madam that you've invited me, thought of me and invited me. I thank Vidya also for initially inviting me, and it is a wonderful experience. And I'll really suggest Mendeley because I myself am using it. As my intro said, I'm currently pursuing my PhD, and Mendeley has been of enormous importance to me. You just can't think of going into PhD research without having some kind of reference manager tool at your hand, and none better than Mendeley.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we'll wind up the session. Whatever questions you have, you please mail them to me. Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Over to you, Pradnya.
Yes.
We will, ma'am, we will be continuing on the same platform with our staff meeting.
All right, I'll leave then. Thank you so much. Very nice to meet you
We'll
all.
be definitely be troubling you again and again.
Always, 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 ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Shall I continue from where I stopped?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I was telling you that I don't have the exact number with me because we have to match the forms that have come in with actual entry in the passbook. But my rough calculation is that we have crossed almost 2 lakhs. But if you look at the fees, and this is for all the programs, BCA, MSc, as well as for BSc. So 2 lakhs, when you look at the number of students also, we will have to have some system which we will do maybe in the coming week after all the students have enrolled. I would like to place on record my special thanks to Radhika Narang, who was 1999 textiles batch. She has contributed around 50,000 and she has managed to get another 60,000 from well-wishers, family members and colleagues. So there is a single contribution of 1,10,000 from her. And other alumni, I will share the list with you, but I would also like to thank Roma as an alumni who has contributed 15,000 towards this free ship fund. Not exactly an alumni, but Vidya ma'am is contributing 50,000 the free ship fund for MSc students. And thank you to Rupali for gathering support from the MSc alumni and to the various head of departments, Anu from the FSN alumni, and of course, RM and textiles and HD. But let us not say that we've collected this much and now we should stop, because when you look in terms of fees, for example, 1 lakh will just cover one BCA student, one MSc student, and maybe 4 or 5 home science students. So let's not just go by the number that has come in. Special thanks to Rikisha. She has done an amazing job in managing the software, the forms, creating the appreciation letters, sending it out on time. And this lockdown has given us the opportunity to see discover the hidden talents of many of our staff members. Next, I would like to come to the Board of Studies, which all departments are going to be. I have confirmed the date of 26th August for the Academic Council meeting, which means that the minutes and the syllabus needs to go at least by the 15th of August to them. As you know, almost all of you are in the Academic Council also. And the point was raised that it should be sent to them at least 10 days in advance. I have sent a file to all the HODs. I request you to fill in the information. These are the last time's minutes. In the agenda, please put the date of your BOS meeting in the agenda that I've sent. There's a little bit of information which you have to give, which has to be recorded in the minutes. I've marked that out in the file. This time, when you send me your minutes and syllabus, you will have to give answer. Can you please mute yourself? You will have to give a little bit of what is known as information, a synopsis of what happened in your meeting, the most important points. I've also sent this, and I've repeatedly been speaking about this to the HODs. It's a UGC regulation now. In your syllabus, you have to indicate how 20% of the syllabus will be taught through online methods. Of course, we have done it this year, but this has to be a standard procedure from this year onwards. So you can indicate that a particular topic or a particular module will be taught, now that you know how it has to be done, by some online methodology, and this has to be shown in the syllabus that comes to the Academic Council, this particular third semester syllabus that you are going to get passed. Okay? We will also have to pass the SWAYAM and the CBCS for the PG courses in this Academic Council. We will have to talk about the revised structure for FY. I don't want to take time here, but we'll have another meeting because it is no longer 120 credits, it's going to be 144 credits for the BSc program. The HODs, I have repeatedly been requesting you that please write to the university, follow up with them for the internship in the 6th semester, which is not going to be possible this year. It's not going to be advisable. And I think that you do have the option of giving them projects, but please inform in writing that you're going to take this option for this year. SNDT has been having this series of programs which they call SNDT for You, and various colleges can come online to advertise and to talk about what they are offering. Vrishali, I requested her to attend a session today of SVT so she could share how it's being done. But Vrishali has said that she's not able to access her mic, so she can share it later. But SNDT slot. Vrishali, you're here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll just finish with my points and then you can share what you observed.
Yes, ma'am.
So the week after next, yeah, hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
So the week after next, most probably we will get a slot for our college. In fact, it was Sugandha who shared this with me, and then I had a look at it. Everything is ready because today the textiles, you put on a very good PPT about your department. I know FSN has done it about their department. I think RM had also done it, although I missed that. So it is ready. So all we need to do is we need to put these PPTs together and then have that sort of thing of visit BMN College online. My compliments to the entire co-curricular team and to Sharda and to the students that Akanksha has gone online. Sharda, how many entries and how many states are participating?
Ma'am, the report will be soon today ready, but till now I think around 14 states or more than 14 states, and entries were more than 800.
So this is excellent. It is truly
and above 55 colleges participated also. So exact figure I'll give you by tomorrow.
No, but if it's gone really across India.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's not just a question of one or two states.
Yeah.
Okay, so my compliment to the co-curricular team.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I had you earlier also that all of you need to start record keeping your documentation of your e-course on Google Classroom. Okay. If you remember, I told you please start it from August 1st. I'm not sure how many of have started to do it because you may suddenly be asked to give documentation of what you have been doing. And if you are not familiar with Google Classroom, then I'm sure that we can have an orientation for you. You can keep all your links, all the sessions that you're doing, all your documentation comes onto one platform. I will give you maybe another 2 or 3 till the end of the week, but definitely from the start of next week, you can continue to deliver your lectures on Google Meet if you want to, but all documentation has to be there in the Google Class. E-content, we have to start documenting the e-content. So e-content is not just saying that I gave an online lecture. What PPTs did you use? What YouTubes have you made? What YouTubes have you uploaded? Okay. So all these things can be saved in your Google Classroom, but this documentation is very, very important, especially from NAC point of view. Just saying that we had so many online lectures doesn't really serve any purpose as far as documentation is concerned, and then what will happen, all that you've been doing so well will all go waste. We've had some good sessions organized under the Entrepreneurship, Employment and Career Hub. by the placement cell, but also by Streepreneurs, which Roma has been coordinating. We've had the first level of orientation. I'm sharing this with you because normally we would have shared this either in the staff room, you would have met each other, you would have spoken with each other. And normally what happens is we get to know what's happening in the college. But because we are all socially distanced, it's possible that some of you may not be aware. And this is Roma at the micro and small scale industry.
Yes, ma'am, you're right. Yes, ma'am.
Rupali and Neetu have also organized sessions for their students. We are not going to shortlist the students. We'll be focusing on BSc initially, and then we'll extend it to BCA. And for the next level, that is level 2, there will be specific mentoring and specific one-to-one sessions that will be organized by them. The entrance exam for MSc, yesterday we had a meeting of the PG coordinators, will be done through MKCL this time. We will be signing an MOU with them so that other exams also we will have the provision of conducting these exams online, even class tests if required. Dakshaban Memorial Lecture will be on the 5th on Teachers' Day. I'm already in touch with Kirti on this. Dr. Virendra Rajpurohit, who is a cancer surgeon from Jaipur and also husband of one of our alumni, is a very well-known surgeon, will be speaking. And we will combine this with Teachers' Day. We'll have a very short program, but I'll coordinate with workshop committee and also the co-curricular for this. I hope all of you are keeping Vrishali informed in terms of Coursera. Vinaya has already posted that some students have completed. I would like to know the response from teachers who has registered, who is doing any of these Coursera programs, especially for self-finance. This was shared with you last year, that this time increments will be based on a lot of professional development initiatives that you're taking. Also for the research projects, okay, self-finance sections, there is a provision that you can apply to the management for projects. So I'm expecting some proposals to come from you. Finally, for the policies that all of you did with Pahade sir, we will be having the follow-up with that also. We are planning the date. Initially, there will be an orientation for the IQAC members and then for everybody else. I request all of you, since you're all on work from home, please check your emails once a day and respond. Because email is an official form of communication and you are expected, because there are lots of official things and official messages that I'm sending by email. You're expected to check your emails once a day and please respond. Okay? We've talked about this earlier. This is part of professional etiquette. That yes, I have seen it. I'll get back to you later, or whatever other response you have to give. And finally, I'll just end here, and then Vishali can share what she saw on this representative for you presentation of SVT College today. I'll just end speaking a little sternly, also as an English teacher, but a little sternly in terms of the data that is being sent. For example, when I ask you to send information for the Governing Council report. Okay? Now, the Governing Council report, all of you know from Shilpa ma'am's time, is presented once a month to the management. It becomes a permanent record of what you have done. You are expected to edit that report at your level. Because perhaps you've got so used to me doing the corrections and editing from the time that I joined, first as the English teacher, then the IQAC coordinator, then the vice principal. But I really don't have time to sit and edit every single report that comes to me. Okay? A simple thing, we are all tech savvy now. There's a simple thing like spell check. Okay? So please put it through spell check once. There's some very nice software. There is something called Grammarly, which is Again, you have the free version. Grammarly will also check your punctuation, it will check your spelling mistakes, it will check grammar mistakes. So do these two things. Put it through a simple software, put it through a simple spec check. Okay? I have repeatedly requested that please do not give things that are daily activities in the report that goes, for example, to the management or to the CDC or to the IQAC. Don't report that you've attended a staff meeting or that you've attended a common seminar that's organized for everybody. Okay? This time I got a number of people who said, I attended an FDP organized by Stride, or I attended a session by Preeti Shirodkar. This is common. This is attended by everybody. Only report what you have done that is out of your normal routine and report that in full. Please try to avoid replication of data. I'll give you a simple example. One point would be a webinar was organized for students on such a topic. Okay? It will be repeated again to say that the webinar was organized by the department on such a topic. Then further down the page, there will be something that says that I attended this webinar. Okay? Let it be there just once. The webinar was organized for the students. If it's organized by the department, all of you have been involved in organizing it. It's teamwork. Okay? It should not be reported under a single person unless it's an extraordinary thing that only one person has done it. Okay? And if you have attended college level webinars, then you need not put it under your personal participation or what you have done. Put only things that you have done outside the college. I'm just requesting you over and over again because this is a mark of professionalism and commitment to quality. Okay? It's a simple thing, so please check it before sending it to me. And if you do that, then you will save a lot of time at my end, because whatever goes from me outside to outside members to outside committees, what we put on the website, what we go to the send to the university, becomes a reflection of the quality of the institution. I'm just requesting all of you to please keep these points in mind. Yeah, on that note, I'm asking Vrishali. Vrishali, can you share what you attended today?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I attended the webinar. It is a series of every day the same thing is being repeated. And in the first go, Meera Desai, she spoke about all the three campuses of SNDT, that is Nuhu, Churchgate, and even Pune. And about all the courses that are run in the campus with all the 360-degree virtual trip around the campus. Then the SVT college, Madan madam, she started with introduction of the college and all. Then over to Miss Barkha, she's from, I think, mass communication department. And she spoke about all the departments and the courses with all the prospectus, future prospects that are available with the department and the internship where these students are sent. So it was again a virtual trip over to those departments. This was a pictorial form, but Meera Desai madam, what she presented was a sort of video.
So that must be a standard video, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So it was all about the departments and the sort of orientation that we gave about our department.
Okay.
It was basically that.
So I think it will be possible since we have all the PPTs ready for us to do it.
Yes, ma'am. We can all. We should do rather, because now we are also starting with new courses, so we should do with that.
How much time was it?
Ma'am, half an hour for SVT was given, and then there were several question answer round, both for university and SVT.
Okay, and participation was good?
No, madam, hardly. Majorly there were teachers and hardly 15 students were seen.
Oh, okay. So let's give it a thought. I think that because we need to focus on not on nutrition and dietetics or food science and nutrition, because we are getting enough inquiries for that.
Yes, ma'am.
But we could focus on the other majors, on BCA and on the
Yes.
other programs.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank
Ma'am,
you.
ma'am, in addition to Coursera, I would just like to request all the heads, as they had sent the email IDs, I would just request that you send me again an Excel sheet wherein with the student's name, what course they have done. Because Anu madam has already sent for FSN department. Would request other teachers also to do the needful.
Okay.
So it would be easy for me to keep a track of it, and then for you to present it also would be easier.
Okay, I just request all of you to please do that, and please do keep to deadlines and don't wait for repeated reminders. So as and when you keep giving the information, it saves a lot of time to you also, that later on you don't have to search for the information. Are there any other points that anybody else wants to share?
Mala ma'am, I have a suggestion. May I?
Yes.
Ma'am, for a publicity, can we make it student-led? So instead of teachers talking about it, if students are talking about what they are doing in their courses, how they see their futures, and why they have chosen the course, it can add a lot more value to the young students who might be wanting to get into these careers.
Yeah, but you'll have to select good students then who can do it at.
Yes, selected students from each department, and of course teachers can also be there, but also some experiences from the mouth of students.
Yeah. And you can ask the students what they think other students look for, because if you're going to talk about publications and research and all that, students are not really that interested.
Not publication research, overall what the field is, why they selected this field, how do they see their futures.
So, departments, you think you will be able to shortlist 1 or 2 students?
Yes, ma'am.
So, like Janvi said, then we can give the responsibility, because I've been looking at some of the creatives and the video that was made for Akanksha, and we can see the talent that the students have. They are able to do things independently. And they're able to do things very well also.
So that can give pride to our students. They can also get more students to attend. Like in what Haliman shared, there were very few students who were attending.
That's sure. We can plan and we can try to work on that. Is there anything else that I have forgotten or that you wanted to share?
Madam, sorry,
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is regarding the new education policy. I know it will still take time, but is it like, should we spell out this in our BOS? Because right now we are going for the second year, 4th semester.
It will take time. It will take time for I think for it to be implemented at college level. What is the timeline for the college level? I think another 3 years.
Yeah, because ma'am, right now the students will be with the 3 years graduation course, but the we are taking might be this year we will be having for 3 years, but the next year the students will be taking. We'll have to think.
You will have to think. You'll have to think backwards.
Yes, ma'am.
It's next year. This year's first year will still come under the old system.
Yes, ma'am.
Next year's first year will also come under the old system, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, ma'am.
So
That
what
is this year whom we are going to give admission.
Yeah, what you're saying is right. You can definitely give it a thought, but maybe this we can keep when we have face-to-face BOS.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Because online has a lot of limitations.
Right, ma'am.
Yes, Vidya.
Hello.
Yes, Vidya.
Yeah. See, because we are uploading our syllabus on the platform, we should be thinking about putting that Creative Commons logo, wherein people cannot or can use our syllabus to do their own syllabus and all those things. I think we should be thinking about these lines also.
No, that can be done. You just, once it is passed and we're uploading it, you can just instruct. So it can be done.
Yeah, sure.
But before that, this is an exercise that's long. Program objectives, program specific objectives. Kavita has shared the file. I request all of you do that and send it back.
Sure.
Kavita, are there any other deadlines for us to remind everybody?
No, ma'am. Program outcome and then the future plan by 15th of August.
Yes, so and we let this on G Drive so that it becomes collaborative. So don't do it on separate files. Just put it onto that file and send it so we can pass it around.
Program outcomes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, even for the email IDs for Enlist, I have sent it through the drive. So please, whoever doesn't have an email ID in Enlist, please pass it on. So that next week, all of you should be having one email ID and password, and you can start using the Enlist.
Vidya madam?
Vidya ma'am.
Yeah, bolo.
Ma'am, the Excel sheet that you have sent will
It's not opening?
yeah, I'm not able to edit it. So I mailed you separately.
Okay. I'll see what is going wrong there.
Yeah,
Vidya
because
ma'am.
Sonu has written her name, so I was trying
Yeah.
to edit and write my name, but I was
No,
not
no.
able
So
to.
Sonu had the same problem. I had resend it to her. So I have
Yeah.
resend it to you too. Please check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because till today morning it was not there, so I sent it.
No. It
yesterday
was reached
only.
somewhere in the afternoon when I went to college. Then only I did that because I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Vidya ma'am, this morning I was taking an SY class and one of the GIAs reported that Enlist password is incorrect and she was like, ma'am, we don't know what to do. So I've told them
I think
to
it's
get
incorrect.
back to you and some of
Yeah,
them were
yeah,
not
sure.
able to access me.
Roba, what I have done is I have asked Nehal to upload study guides into the library page of the website. I will check today whether it is done. If it is done, see all the logins and password, the common logins and passwords have also been put there, so students can see it. Let me go and check it at home. I'm on my way. Once I see that it is done, then I'll let you know. You can tell the students.
Sure, ma'am. Yes,
ma'am.
thanks.
Bye.
Vinaya, the
Malama?
ND classes have started, separate classes?
Yes, ma'am. SYND has started separate classes from this Monday itself. Monday was a holiday, so we started from 4th.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mala ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, can we have next stride session on last Friday of August of this month, I mean?
What's the date?
28th.
28th, I think so. And I just request everybody to mark it on the calendar. We have not been able to work on that collaborative calendar. I requested in the last meeting. It can be a calendar.
Not able to hear you.
Pardon?
Ma'am, I'm not able to hear you.
Not audible.
Ma'am, you're not audible.
I said the last time we had spoken about having a calendar which we can pass around and everybody can keep entering a kind of collaborative calendar. So I'm sure like you have software for everything else, there should be a software for a calendar also.
Ma'am, there is a Google calendar.
But it can't be shared. I tried. I could not share it.
Ma'am, I don't know how to have it together. Can Rikisha help us?
Rikisha said Nitin sir had shared a video. If Nitin, if you Rikisha, if you can just check it out.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the day that you had told, we had shared video about the same, so it can be. It is possible if we work it out. I'll just share it with Ma'am, Pradnya ma'am as well. So let's
Share,
see.
ask Cinderella to look into it because normally Cinderella handles the calendar. So ask her to start looking into it.
Okay, ma'am.
And let people put backdate dates also so that it becomes a record. Cinderella,
Yeah, ma'am.
put in the public holidays and put in let people already enter dates of what they've already done so that later on it becomes a ready reference for us.
Okay, ma'am. Sure.
And
Harsha has written doodle poll. What is it?
doodle poll is that if you want to fix up a meeting and you're giving people alternate dates. So that's a little different, Harsha. We want the actual academic calendar. So suppose we're fixing something on the 28th, it's put on the calendar and someone wants to know is anything happening on that day, they can access it directly. So if there are any other
Mala,
points,
Mala had also requested to share soft copy of teacher's calendar.
Cinderella, the soft copy is there, the teacher's calendar.
Yeah, ma'am.
So you can start sharing.
We have.
Sugandha, we will share that, but if we have a shared calendar, then you will also know what others are putting down.
Yes, yes, that is true, but this is for our personal record.
Yeah.
Like.
Cinderella, can you please share it today itself?
Ma'am, teacher's calendar. We have academic calendar. Like.
Academic calendar for public holidays. We won't be able to put anything else there. Put the public holidays and we can share that.
Yeah, ma'am. Sure. I will share it out.
Ma'am, the holidays list is given in the logbook as well.
Pardon?
Ma'am, the holiday list is given with the logbook as well.
I think it's in
Rikisha
the-
has already sent the logbook.
Yes, ma'am.
And we are filling
Yes.
it up.
Ma'am, we have a faculty logbook that has been mailed.
Yeah, but what happens, I think what Sugandha is saying is academic calendar, it is a month at a glance.
That is
Yeah.
not. That
Yes,
is not.
that's what Sugandha.
And Sugandha also shared something about an MKCL online platform for classes and so Kansar is looking into that. And if it
Okay.
works, then we will try that out for 1 month. We'll try that out and see how it goes.
It is free for 1 month, Mala, I suppose.
Yeah, so we'll try it out, and then if it well, we can think of taking it ahead.
Okay.
The Supreme Court, they were supposed to hear the case, but now they postponed the hearing to Monday about the final exams. Let's see on Monday what happens. We can know exactly about the final exams only after the Supreme Court gives its judgment. Till then, we just have to keep waiting. And that reminds me, please enroll your 2019-20 students into the Alumni Association.
Okay.
We'll be sharing the link. Will you share it with the home science teachers?
Ma'am, I shared in my group. I mean, in our group.
Okay.
TSAD.
Also, Rupali also, all those students to 20, make them enroll into the Alumni Association. Janvi has not received the logbook, so Rikisha, just send it to Janvi, copy of the logbook.
Rikisha to me also.
Yeah,
Ma'am, even I have not received. Ma'am, even I have not received.
I have also not received.
Rikisha,
So I don't know when it was shared.
Ma'am, actually, I had requested the HODs to forward it. I will send.
No, but I have not seen Rikisha.
Neither have I received.
Ma'am,
Yes, that's what even I was wondering.
Anu ma'am
Rikisha,
had
सबको
given to
forward
Anu
कर
ma'am.
देना एक बार.
हाँ ma'am, कर देती
Okay,
हूँ, कर
I'll
देती हूँ.
forward.
Ma'am, I will
Rikisha,
send
just
an
send it
I
individual.
have not received, so I was keeping quiet.
Yeah, ma'am. I will
But
send
no,
it.
you should not sit quietly. If you have not received, you should bring it to
Ma'am,
notice.
I thought I have missed out in checking my mails.
No, but if we have discussed this 2 months ago, so if people have not received the logbook, you have to maintain your entries. No, if you have the logbook, you can maintain the entry.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Please send it,
Work
Rikisha.
from home report.
Ma'am, I
Please
will
send
send it right away. Right away.
Yeah, send it right away. Send it to everybody. Yeah. So we'll round up now because I want to make your admission committee for some
Yes.
time. Rikisha, send it to everybody.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Send it to everybody. It's a common thing. Just send it to everybody.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So shall we leave?
Yeah, and
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
thank you
Thank
everybody,
you.
and I'll just meet the admission
On
committee.
behalf of Stride, thank you.
Thanks to Stride on behalf of everybody else.
Ma'am, I just take a